Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ma'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Hakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. They rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect that's spreading this truth throughout the four winds. I'm your brother Shamar, coming back to edify the 12 tribes of Israel, all you so-called Black, Latino, Seminole, Indian, Jamaican, Haitians. Today's lesson is going to be on Salaki. We're in the Chief Concourse places, man. We're at the train station, pushing this truth. Today's lesson is going to be on the table of nations, man. The nations of this earth, man. We know that there's only 18 nations, man. In this world, this land of confusion, Esau, Edom will tell you that it's hundreds, it's more than 100 nations, but that's just to confuse you, to make you confused and confounded. But the Most High has made it very, very plain, very, very simple, for you to get, So here's the 18 nations right here. You got Israel, that's the 12 tribes. You gotta go see the 12 tribes signing all the 12 tribes of Israel. You got Esau, that's the so-called white man. Elam, that's the so-called Indian man. Ashur, that's the Assyrian. Aram, that's the Syrian. Ishmael, that's the so-called Arabs. Moab, that's the so-called Chinese. Ammon, that's the so-called Japanese. Cush, that's the Ethiopians. Mizraim, that's the Egyptians. Phut, as the North Africans. Canaan, as the South Africans. Gomer, as the so-called Turks. Magog, as the so-called Russians. Javan, as the so-called Greeks. Ashkenaz, as the so-called Germans. Tarshish, as the so-called Spaniards. And Kittim, as the so-called Cyprus people of Cyprus. We know compared to all these nations, the Most High has chosen one nation, to be his people, man. You got 18 nations, the Most High chose one, to rule this earth. And that's the so-called, that's the Israelites, man. The so-called Black, Latino, Seminole, Indian, Jamaican, Haitians. Let's get scripture. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, and verse 2. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord, Yahweh thy power. And Yahweh hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. It says what? Out of all the nations that are on the face of the earth, the Lord, power of heaven and earth, the creator of the universe, he has chosen one people, he has chosen us, he has elected us, he has set us up as the kings, he says we're above, that means we're not equal to any of these nations, that are below this, we're above them, we're higher, stronger, smarter, this is our world, man, this is our inheritance, all the nations that are under us and all their land is our inheritance, man. We are the Most High chosen us to be the rulers. Why? Because we're just. When we can do no wickedness, man. We have it programmed in us to do the right thing. The Lord has enemies. We know that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach said what? We're gonna be hated we're gonna be hated by all nations for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, you can't go certain places. All right, for example, you can't go into the jails and say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right, or else people will try to beat you. People will try to beat you up, man. All right, they'll try to hurt you. All right, they won't feed you. All right, they do the inmates will try to kill you. All right, the guards, they'll try to beat on you. All right, they'll beat you, they'll tase you, they'll torture you in there. All right, if you say all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, we're hated for the name, for Yahweh Shah's name's sake, man. All right, but you got, that's when your faith, all right, that's when you're being tried. This is that trying time, all right, to see what your texture is worth, all right, see what you're about, man. All right, if you can't hold firm in this truth no matter where you go, all right, you're not the elect, all right, this is not meant for you, man. All right, even of the 12 tribes of Israel, you're going to have wicked Israelites, all right, that we call them the 2/3, man. All right, majority of Israel, all right, is going to be destroyed right along with all these heathens, all right, that are written upon in this table of nations, man. We know salvation is only for Israel and not even all of Israel. All right, this is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 6. Not as though the word of the Most High have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. All right, so even in Israel, all right, we know we got the whole world hating us, but even inside of in our own nations, man, in our own family, all right, you're gonna have wicked Israelites, all right, that aren't gonna get this truth, all right, that aren't gonna fear and praise the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. Why? Because they're not called, man. All right, the Most High hasn't chosen them, man. All right, they're called, all right, through birth, all right, but the Most High hasn't chosen them to, all right, to be his prophets, man. All right, but they'll be back, all right, the inside of as our children, man. All right, your mommy, daddy, I ain't gonna get this truth, man. All right, unless the Most High has put it in there, sealed it in their head to get this truth, to get this understanding, to get this oil. All right, but majority of the time, all right, you'll have one in the house, one will wake up, all right, and the rest of the family, all right, will be asleep, all right, won't want to push this truth, don't want to fear the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, that's what it is. The Most High said, well, he coming back to send division, all right, upon this world, man. All right, so let's touch upon, all right, these other nations, man, all right, that we're gonna destroy, all right, when our Father, all right, our Lord and Savior comes back. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head. All right, it says what? All right, be not still. All right, this is King David. All right, calling on the Most High, man. All right, praying to the Most High, saying that his enemies, all right, praying that he is stirred, all right, that the Most High come and destroy his enemies, all right, that he'll send, all right, destruction, all right, on his enemies, man. All right, we getting into who those enemies are. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. All right, who is the Lord's people? All right, that's Israel, man. All right, so it says, well, all these other nations, all right, have taken what counsel? All right, have come to one consent, all right, against the nation of Israel, man. All right, the Lord's chosen people. All right, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, and that the name of Israel may no more be in remembrance. All right, we know they did that during slavery, man. All right, giving you all these bywords, all right, all these names, all right, as your nationality to hide the truth from you. All right, the so-called black, the so-called, all right, you got the tribe of Judah, all right, calling themselves blacks. All right, when they're the tribe of Judah, all right, you got the tribe of Issachar, all right, calling themselves Mexican. When they're the tribe of Issachar, all right, that's hiding our nationality from us, man. All right, but we know we're gonna wake up in these last days, man. All right, we're gonna come back into this remembrance, all right, of who we are, all right, as the Lord's chosen people. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. All right, that one consent, that's the new world order, man. all right, to have all, for Esau, Edom, to have all nations under him, all right. He's succeeding in this, all right, but you got children, all right, you got children, people that fear the Most High, that won't allow it to go down anymore, all right. And that's what we're doing, all right. We're pushing this truth. We're not bowing down to Esau, Edom, all right, this dragon, all right. We are telling, all right, the children of Israel, all right, who they are, all right, their true nationality, all right, as the Lord's people, man. All right, and we're willing to die before we stop pushing this truth, man. All right. But it says what? They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more be in remembrance. All right. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. All right. That one consent, once again, all right, that's that New World Order, man, all right, that one governing, all right, the one government, all right, and we know that that's the Rothschilds, man, all right, all right, Amalek, man, and the tabernacles of Edom, the tabernacles of Ishmael, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, and the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They are hoping the children of Lot, Salah. All right, it says what? All these nations, man, all right, I've consulted against the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right, so-called Black, Latino, Seminole Indians, man. All right, they have taken, all right, they go to these meetings, man. All right, you know, they got the League of Nations meeting, all right, where they decide what they're gonna do, all right, inside of this year, all right, the year that's coming, all right. And they come to one consent, man. All right, and one topic that they always have to discuss, all right, that's at the top of their bulletin board, all right, is what they're gonna do to the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right, they've already hidden, all right, our true nationality as the Lord's people from us, man. All right, but we remember, all right, through High Priest Abba Bivens, all right, the Most High once again said he was gonna send Elijah the prophet, all right, which is High Priest Abba Bivens, all right, to tell us our true nationality. All right, that's step one. All right, they failed with that. All right, they failed hiding our nationality from us. Because why? Because the Most High said so. All right, he's allowing us to remember who we are, man. All right, as his people, man. So everything that they try to do, all right, the Most High gonna shut that shit down, all right, through his prophets, man. All right. But with that being said, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Akakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and rule to teach well. Peace, citations, so hope you let that spread this truth out the four winds with peace, truth, and sincerity. All right, with that being said, Shalom.